I should go up to Canada to warn Ryan.
Don't you even think about it.
Ian could be waiting to kill him.
Let Brett go running after him.
Brett doesn't know anything about this. If Ian's already waiting up there for Ryan, he would know the first place Ryan's going to go is to the cave.
Are you out of your mind? Are you actually thinking that you're going to get anywhere near that cave? Shh. If you even mention the cave, it's going to bring up all sorts of bad things for Grant. That's where your marriage was betrayed.
This is not about my marriage. I have to warn Ryan. Ian could be up there waiting to kill him.
Let anybody else but you help Ryan. Grant will never understand.
Well, he's going to have to.
Well, he won't. And I don't blame him.
So I'm supposed to let Ryan just walk up into an ambush. That's what...
I'm telling you, if you go after Ryan, your marriage is going to be over. Are you ready for that to happen?
I thought maybe we should go over them as soon as possible. Well, I was wondering if you had any time tomorrow before Maggie's court hearing? Yeah, 9 o'clock would be great. Well, I was just wondering if maybe they would give us some indication of who's behind this takeover, you know? Well, I know, but I've got to go, okay? I'll see you tomorrow morning. Fine, bye. So, Maggie, we missed your dinner.
Oh, who noticed? The cook?
Well, your father and I did.
Oh, I'm sure you got an earful, right? Maggie Cory, problem child.
Honey, I hate to burst your self-indulgent little bubble, but you're not the only person around here with problems. So why don't you sit down and we're going to have a little talk.
All right, so let me get this straight here. The doctor who you had scheduled for tomorrow's show all of a sudden canceled, now you want to use Dean instead?
Uh-huh, isn't that great?
Well, what does Dean know about ultraviolet rays in teenage skin?
That's very funny. Ha, ha. Well, I thought you'd be happy. You should be doing cartwheels. What's the matter with you?
In this dress?
Don't think so. No. Hey, guys, listen, maybe the two of you can tell me, what kind of topics can I cover with Dean on the show?
Well, now, this could be a real long shot here, but, okay. Music.
You are going to sing, aren't you, Dean?
Yeah, I hope so. Well, it's up to the boss, man. I mean, I would love to sing, but you want to do something before, a little banter with my girlfriend? I'll do whatever you want.
Maybe you could even go into that ever-popular topic, women as doormats. I'm sure I could find you a special guest star.
Would you guys, excuse us, please?
Sure.
Hey, what?
Hey, what was that?
Well, why don't you tell me? You're the one traipsing off around Canada after Ryan.
For crying out loud, Matt! I mean, how many times do I have to say it? Ryan is in danger, and someone's got to warn him.
Yeah. Mother Teresa isn't available, so you volunteered, right?
You are barking up the wrong tree.
If you want to jump through hoops for this guy, that's all right. Don't expect me to stick around and watch, all right?
Back to the scene of the crime. I'm going to warn Ryan. He could be killed.
I'm telling you, if you go after him, your marriage is over. Are you ready for that to happen?
Hello, darling. Were you able to find Ryan?
Grant, the situation is a lot more serious than we thought.
How so?
When I went to Ryan's office, I didn't find him, but I did find Carl.
What?
Well, not Carl literally, but while I was there, a message came in on the computer from Carl to Ryan, and it was warning him of deadly precipitation. Precipitation, rain, deadly rain. Don't you get it, Ian? Rain.
Dead men don't tell tales, Victoria, nor do they send coded messages over computer modem lines.
This is not a joke. We have to find Ryan and warn him.
On the contrary, neither of us are going to do anything, and that's the last word I have to say on this subject.
Well, you know, lectures never work with my children. So I have a feeling they probably won't work with you.
So what is this, then?
Well, it's a discussion. You see, your father and I are working very hard to try and save a company that was the heart and soul of your grandfather. So, if we seem a little distracted, a little short of temper...
No. I get it. I get it totally. The last thing you need to worry about is Maggie going to jail. So just take a rest and stop being a pain, right?
You're not a pain, Maggie. You're a young lady who has to learn a very important lesson in life, that the world doesn't revolve around you.
Oh, I used that a long time ago, Rachel. Trust me.
I'm sorry, honey, that these two households that you grew up in were so difficult for you. But Sandy and Blaine and your mother, Cecile, they do love you.
Hey, I'm totally cool. I mean, once this trial thing is over, I'm gonna go, and Maggie, Joy, will be out of everyone's hair and just a bad memory.
So, you're planning to go back to San Francisco?
Oh, like, I have a choice. My mother's nowhere to be found, and
You
even
miss her, don't you? I know what that's like. I miss mine, too.
Yeah. I heard about that. I'm sorry.
Thank you. She was pretty cool, you know. I bet if she were here now, she'd be the first in line to give you another chance.
Is this discussion over with now?
No, not quite yet. You see, your father's been very worried about you, and I don't think it helped to find you in jail.
But I explained all that. The only way Ian could get away is if I stuck around to take the heat.
Well, I think you're the one who got burned.
No way. Ian thought it was a bad idea from the beginning. I mean, I had to shove him out the door just to get him to leave.
You really believe in him, don't you?
Yeah. 100%. He treats people like they mean something, and he doesn't talk down to anybody.
Anybody or you?
Well, to me, I guess. Listen, you and Daddy and Matt and everyone else can believe whatever they want. But you heard it here first. Ian is innocent.
So what if the facts don't back up your story?
Well, if we all go on the facts, then I'm an inmate.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, Cass is a pretty good lawyer. I have a feeling he'll be able to get you off.
But that's my point. I mean, why do I need some lawyer to mumble-jumble my way out of this when I haven't done anything wrong?
Maggie?
Okay. So I made a few mistakes. I broke some rules. But I really didn't mean to hurt anyone. I didn't mean to steal anything. I really didn't.
Hey, I believe you.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Listen, I talked to your father about something that I'm not sure how you're going to take. I suggested to him that you stay here with us for a while, if you want.
Oh, I get it. The bad seed. Pass it around. Give Daddy and Blaine a rest.
Well, no, actually. I had a bit more selfish motive than that. I thought maybe I'd enjoy having you around here and getting to know you a little bit better. So, you think about it and let me know.
You know, I'm a lot of trouble. Ask anybody.
You couldn't be more trouble than I was. And my mother made it through okay. Actually, I did too.
You?
Mm-hmm.
Get out.
No, it's true. I think I would enjoy having you here. You might enjoy it too. You never know.
So when the album is ready for release, I think that we should make Jam Session one of the stops on the National PR Tour.
Excellent.
Really? When is this going to happen?
Excellent idea.
Soon? Well, unless Mr. Starr over here gets his behind into gear and decides to do the last tracks for the album, possibly never.
All right. Okay. I'm not a machine, you know.
Oh,
I am not a
pushing
machine.
you too hard? Shall we all shed tears for the overworked rock star?
Oh, boo-hoo. Speaking of overworked, what is wrong with the air conditioner here? It feels like 110.
No.
Well, yeah, sorry about that. Hank's working on it right away. It's going to be up and running by the morning, hopefully.
Morning?
Hopefully.
Well, then can we please make this production meeting short and sweet and
Or
buy a
outside.
window?
Can we do it outside?
How about Donna's office?
Sure.
Oh, is that the only office with a window?
Yes.
No.
You are so
She's got the
smart,
office
my
with the
love.
window. I can't.
Afterwards, we'll go over to my family pool and take a dip.
good.
How's
All
that
right, well,
sound?
Get this
Matt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pass. I've got to go home and pack.
Okay, have a good trip.
Matt, come on. Don't do this. You have no reason to be angry with me.
No? How about you lied to me?
What?
You said it was over between you and Ryan? That there wasn't anything left between you guys?
There isn't.
Okay, good. Right. You cross continents for a passing acquaintance, right?
You know what? I can do whatever I want with whomever I want. And if I want to go to Canada, I'm going to Canada.
Go, then. Why don't you go?
Fine, I will.
Go.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. You're not going to help your own brother?
That's not what I meant at all. We'll contact the police
We
in the
can't
event...
contact the police. You had Ryan taken off the case, remember? So if they find out he went after Ian Rain on his own, he can just kiss his whole career goodbye.
Well, perhaps Ryan should have taken that into consideration before he left.
And maybe he doesn't even care about being a policeman anymore.
Please. He lives and breathes the force. It killed him to have to leave the first time.
Are you suggesting that Ryan doesn't make his own decisions?
I am suggesting we find him and tell him about Carl's warning.
Victoria, you are jumping to the conclusion that this is Carl because some crackpot wants you to. These copycat things happen all the time.
Yes, and the possibility that Carl is alive is so remote.
Oh, that's what you think. And that's what you think, too. Well, I don't think so. Carl's too mean to be dead. Ryan thinks so, too.
But I think it's stretching it a bit for you to presume that deadly precipitation means Ian rain. Don't you think so, Grant?
Victoria, I want to support you in this. But I think you are way off track.
Well, what if I'm not? That's a chance you're willing to take with your brother's life?